Hi, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. You started a divorce by yourself and now you're stuck. What do you do? Well, I will tell you this. It's not an uncommon situation. A lot of people think that because there are forms available online that means that they can do a divorce by themselves. Now, there are, paint cans and paintbrushes available at Home Depot, but it probably doesn't mean you should paint your own house unless you really know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to just make a big ugly mess. The same is true of a divorce, perhaps even more true because it is an item for which people go to school for many years. It's a highly technical item, and the rules of the court are confusing, and there's a lot of details, and there's a million ways to screw it up and do it wrong. If you decide that you started your case and then it's become unnecessarily or perhaps necessarily more complicated, you're getting in over your head, you don't know the rules, the other side's filing motions, you don't know how to respond to them, you're not sure the timelines. If that's your situation, please understand that you are in position, despite the fact that you started it yourself, to hire a lawyer to help you out. I mean, the court is not going to be petty in that way and say, well, you didn't want help before, so now we're not going to let you do it. The court's not going to do that. The court is not likely to deny you the opportunity to get representation because you have a right to get representation, number one. Number two, the court will probably be very, very delighted that you've come to your senses to get somebody to do this appropriately. And, matter of fact, you might be able to get, a referral, not to one specific attorney, not by the judge, but most courts have a lawyer referral system so that people can have the opportunity to consult with the lawyer and do it properly. So if you decide along the way that you need a lawyer, the court will probably applaud that decision and probably accommodate you so that you can bring somebody in. Now, even if you start a hearing in the middle of the hearing or toward the end of the hearing, you decide you want to bring in a lawyer, the court might well let you do it. It'll be difficult for you to get somebody to actually undertake that job because nobody wants to clean up a mess. But if you're at the beginning of a hearing, for example, and you realize it's getting out of hand, the court will probably allow you the opportunity to get one. Now, it doesn't mean they'll give you an adjournment. It doesn't mean that the court will say, okay, we're going to delay proceedings so you can now go try to find a lawyer to catch up on 9 months of work when everybody's been in this case for so long, you just woke up and decided to get a lawyer. In other words, what I'm telling you is there's a spectrum. And on one side of the spectrum are cases where the court will easily let you get a lawyer. And then on the other side of the spectrum is cases where the court's going to say, no way, too little, too late. But there's everything in between. So if you think you've got a case that might be in between, don't hesitate to reach out, try and get some guidance. And if you need to, hire a lawyer so that you're not further stuck any more so than you already are. If you have any questions, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.